Hey guys, and this is a wig, a very poorly put on wig. I was gonna do my edges and everything to actually make this look presentable, but I was too tired, so I'll be wearing my beanie. So my story time is gonna be on my worst dates part 2. I'm only gonna do 3 again, and 2 of them are going to be with the same guy. From my pregnancy stillborn experience journey, I told you his name was Terry, traumatizing Terry, so I'm gonna name him Terry in this video as well. When I tell you I put up with like ain't shit men, I put up with ain't shit men, like bottom of the barrel, give it to me. Like that's how I used to be. But then I learned my worth. I learned that I don't have to put up with that, so moving on. Please learn from my dumb mistakes that I'm an idiot, and don't be an idiot like me. But it takes a lot for someone to be an idiot like me. Date number 1. Okay, this was before I was pregnant. This is traumatizing Terry. There's this place called Charm in Austin, and it's like a Korean barbecue. I love Korean barbecue. Like, I would sell my soul for Korean barbecue. I wanted to take him because he was like always like buying me food here and there, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna treat him to a dinner. I was doing I had 2 jobs at the time. I didn't work at night, rarely with either of those jobs, so I would use that time to Uber Eats. I spent like 3 nights collecting enough money just for like dinner, because I also had bills to pay. Like I had a whole new car, Mitsubishi 2017. That was my baby. But when I got pregnant, I couldn't do payments on it anymore because a girl could not work when she's pregnant because it was like a complicated pregnancy. So I was using that car to Uber Eats. It was really expensive, so I had to like try to make at least 300 every night. And since I wanted to pay for like our dinner and make sure I covered everything and the tip, I was like, I'm just trying to get 150 because it was like $25 a person. It's like $25 a person. Since it's like a Korean barbecue and it's like unlimited meat, and then it can be up to $50 a person depending on which meat you get. So I wanted to make sure I had backup money just in case like he wanted to pick something else. I spent like 2 or 3 nights Ubering just to get the extra money and made sure I got my bills covered. So after I finally get the money, I was like, hey, let's go get Korean barbecue on me. He didn't want to go in the same car as me, so he was like, let's just meet up. I went to Austin to the barbecue place, and then he met me there. So as soon as we walked in there, we sat down. Traumatizing Terry not once ever let me look at his phone. If I asked to see his phone, he'd be like, why? No, it's dead. Like he would come up with an excuse, or he'll strictly just be like, no. And so I stopped asking for his phone. But this night, for some reason, he just wanted to see my phone. I don't know why. I don't know what possessed him to want to see my phone. But as soon as he asked for it, like an idiot, I gave it to him because I was like, I literally have nothing to hide. So he was going through my Snapchat, and he had my phone for like over 10 minutes at this point. And I started getting aggravated because I'm like, seriously, I had nothing to hide. You already looked through my messages, my like Instagram, my Snapchat, everything. So I think he was just really trying to find an excuse that night to break up with me. But since he really couldn't find anything, he was like just holding onto my phone, and he started scrolling to conversations before me and him even started dating. He opened this conversation with me and this guy. Me and this guy literally talked just this once, and we saved each other's conversation. It was just like random, like some random guy he picked. And I remember this exact conversation because first off, let me tell you what happened, and then I'll tell you the conversation of what happened, the way he reacted. So we're sitting down, and I start getting aggravated because like 10-15 minutes pass by. He's still on my phone, like scrolling through my Snapchat conversations of messages before me and Terry even met. Before we even met, he was looking through old messages. I'm like, why does it matter? This is so stupid. Puts my phone. He's like, really, Alyssa? Really? And I'm like, can I please have my phone back? Like, you don't pay my phone bill. I don't know why you're having it for so long. I'm not hiding anything. He's like, really? I don't pay your phone bill? I don't pay your phone bill? No, you don't pay my damn phone bill. He goes, then what's this? That's Bad Bunny, by the way. And I'm like, I don't know what that is, because by this time, it's been 2 months. He scrolled 2 months ago before me and him even started dating. You know what he does? He tosses my phone to me, gets up, and walks out. Mind you, I'm like still eating my food. He like already finished all of his food. That's why like now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was like planned. He was like, let me eat all my food, then get her phone, try to find a way to break up with this chick, and leave. Clever. Interesting. After he walked out, I looked at what he was talking about. You guys, it was a saved picture of one of my army guys, like one of these army guys I don't even talk to at all. He posted a picture of him in the field, crouched down, taking a doo-doo. And I remember he posted it on his Snapchat, this random dude. You know what I sent to him? I said, LOL, nice, with a laughing emoji, like the hands up, like, or something like that. It was really stupid, but I was like, LOL, nice. And I said, thank you for this. He was like, no problem. And like, it was like straight up sarcasm, because who takes a picture of themselves pooping in the middle of a field and then posts it on Snapchat? So it wasn't flirting, because literally after that, I was just like, after he said what he said, I just put the phone down. Like, I just like went out the Snapchat and continued my day. Like, there was no reply. So this man left me because I said LOL nice to a picture of a guy pooping. And so he said that that was cheating. I don't believe at all that was cheating, because I wasn't flirting. I wasn't doing anything. He walks out the restaurant. The waitress comes, and I guess she sees everything that happens. So she turns back around and she brings me the bill. The bill's like $60, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I really was like wanting a great dinner night. That's all I really wanted, but I didn't get that. So I'm crying, by the way. Everybody in the restaurant saw exactly what happened. It was so embarrassing, so embarrassing. So people are looking at me and they see me cry. You know what the waitress does after I hand her the check? She gives me a hug. The waitress felt bad for me, so she gave me a hug, and she said, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You got this. Tip. She put her hand out like, tip. I tipped her like $10, and then I kept crying. And so I sat there crying, and I kind of thought like, he's gonna come back in. Like, maybe he thought he was overreacting. He's gonna come back in. No. I get my purse, walk out, embarrassed. His car was gone. His car was gone. So I stand there in disbelief. I get into my car, and like before I get into my car, I literally just stand there and I break down crying, because I'm just like, what did I do to deserve this? I would like feel so bad for myself when I should have been like, do you know who I am? I don't put up with you 5-6 dudes getting up out of a restaurant and leaving. Thing is, like, I didn't even tell him I wanted to like treat him. It was just like both of our idea to go to Korean barbecue and eat. So I think he was trying to be slick and be like, I'm gonna leave her with the tab. Like, ho, I got my own money. I should have just been like, I'm gonna pay my half. That man, his name is Traumatizing Terry. His license plate is KJV, blah, blah, blah. This is his address. Y'all go charge him. So I go into my car and I just sit there and I just start crying my eyes out, because I'm just all like, why? So that we're pretty much broken up. I'm just like, did he really just break up with me like that in front of everybody in the restaurant? Like, that is so humiliating. And guess what? As I pull out to reverse, his car comes right behind me. My crazy self was, he better get out my mother way. And I hit the gas and he just starts honking, and I hit my brakes. When I got out to go off on him, I was like that close from hitting him. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was so pissed. I finally stopped crying and I was like, you know what? You don't leave me in a restaurant. Who do you think you are leaving me in a restaurant? We're done. You're gonna break up with me? That's fine. We are done. Somehow that night, I got into his car and we started talking again. And we got back together. Y'all, no normal person who knows their worth would do that. If a man, I don't care how long y'all been together, if he gets up and leaves you in a restaurant, everybody sees you cry, he especially leaves you with the bill. What if I didn't even have my wallet that night? Over some dumb, stupid stuff like that? You do not value your relationship. If you literally will walk up and leave your significant other in a restaurant over a stupid thing like that, you never valued your relationship, you never cared about that person, you never loved that person. I would never do that to somebody I love. I would at least be like, let me cover my half. This ain't gonna work over if I find a text of them actually flirting. But do you just know how stupid that is? Anyway, so the next date, my next worst date, is with Traumatizing Terry once again, because I put up with a lot for no reason. So this one took place at Cece's Pizza. the most nastiest place. Well, in our area, it's nasty because it was known for shutting down because it had rat and cockroach problems. For some reason, it was like, it just like got reopened and everything. It was supposed to be better and like cleaner. So this took place when I was pregnant. I want to say I was 3 months pregnant because my gender reveal was coming up. I knew I had like a month left until I knew the gender. Traumatizing Terry. I'm not even gonna cover up her name. Her name's Rivera. She goes by Rivera. I didn't like her from the beginning is because Traumatizing Terry told me that like she slept around with married men, and I just don't like women like that. Like, it's none of my business, but I'm just not gonna like you. So she had like a thing for only going after married men, and so she would also talk a whole bunch of crap about me. I'm at Cece's Pizza. Traumatizing Terry didn't want to like pick me up and take me, and once again he didn't pick me up to take me to Cece's Pizza. He told me to meet him there and he'll go there. I think you guys know where this is about to go. I meet him there. You know, we go inside. He pays for my $5.99, you know, pizza buffet. I'm like really happy to start eating and stuff. So I get me like 2 slices of pizza. I'm like, I'm gonna take it easy. And plus I didn't want to overeat first. Like, I built my way up when I ate because if I ate too fast I would throw up. Especially since now I hit the morning sickness stage. So we're sitting down eating. There's like another family like 2 tables behind us. It's like this man and his like 2 kids. The place is pretty much empty and we're like sitting down talking, and I'm like telling him how I'm excited about the gender reveal, who all am I inviting, where it's gonna be at, which would be at my mom and her husband's house. So as I'm talking about it, he's like, well, can I invite my friends? And I'm like, yeah, you can invite your friends. He goes, okay, I'm gonna invite Rivera. No, you're not, Henny. You're not inviting her. First off, I don't want her knowing where I live. I don't want her in my house, especially you talk mess about me and then you're gonna come to my house. And then you're probably gonna talk mess about me in my own house while I'm pregnant with your best friend's child. Because if you talking crap about me, you're talking crap about my son because he in me right now. So you talking crap about both of us? Like, I was really mad back then. I was like, no, she's not allowed. Just because she's your friend and stuff like that, y'all can have your own little gender reveal party or whatever. But yeah, I said, your friends can come, whoever, they can come, but not Rivera now because she talked mess about me. She knew about traumatizing Terry cheating on me, and she never told me. And I just think that's so lame. I just think that's so lame. The fact that he thought he could ask me that question and I would be like, Rivera? The girl who talks crap about me? Yeah, she can come to my house and like ruin my gender reveal. So after I told him no, he pretty much was like trying to argue with me, and like he was getting pretty loud. And once again, like the family that was sitting down started staring at us. The workers started staring at us, and I was like, oh no, it's happening again. So I just told him like, listen, she can't come. It's that simple. So you know what he says? Well, then I'm not going. You're not gonna go to your own child's gender reveal? Oh no. Oh, I'm so sad. What am I gonna do? Boy, I don't care. I can hold it down by myself. I do not need you. My mama came up with the whole entire gender reveal setup. All my friends were there to support me. I don't care if you don't go. You weren't there in the beginning of the pregnancy. I don't expect you to be there till the end. Like, what? Yeah, I was heated because you can like treat me like crap. He treated me like crap, but like, come on, it's your own kid. Like, at least, really? So he said he's not going because, you know, his friend Rivera couldn't go. And so I was like, well, in that case, I'm just gonna invite whoever I want, because in my pregnancy journey story time, I told y'all how he cheated on me with my old friend, and like she kind of sent me all the screenshots because like she found him on Tinder, they were talking, and then she was all like, oh, you are Alyssa's man, I gotta tell her. So she screenshot everything, she sent it to me, and I've known her literally since middle school. I wanted her to go to my gender reveal, and like I wanted her to be a part of my pregnancy journey. And it's just the fact where, see, there was some tension there because Traumatizing Terry didn't want her there. I told him like, she's my friend, I wanted to invite her, but because of this whole situation and because Traumatizing Terry couldn't keep it in his pants and not talk sexual to my friend, then I'm not going to invite her because I don't want any issues at the gender reveal or anything like that. So I didn't plan on really inviting her, even though I really wanted her there, because it wasn't her fault, y'all. I'm gonna break it down real quick. Traumatizing Terry never posted me on social media. I didn't really post him because he didn't post me, and I didn't want to seem like an idiot, you know, showing off my boyfriend, and then you go to his page and he looks single. No one really knew we were dating and stuff, and I kind of trusted him to be like, hey, I have a girlfriend. So he did make a Tinder account when I was pregnant, and he was messaging girls around, and little did he know I have a lot of friends in this area from high school. So he ended up messaging my friend from high school, or my old friend from middle school and stuff like that, who I kind of grew up with, and she had no idea me and him were together because I didn't post about him, he didn't post about me. And so then once she realized the name and everything like that, and then she was like, she looked at the name and then she realized his last name, and he has like a really specific last name, like no one really has it because he's from like a different country and stuff. So she took a screenshot and she was like, hey, I just want to make sure, is this your traumatizing Terry? And I looked at it, and that's when I was like, oh, it is. So they never met up or anything like that, because once she caught on and she sent me everything. That's how I found out he cheated on me. And some people don't say it's cheating because they didn't meet up and he didn't like have sex. This is the first time I've like caught him. So just the other things I think about, I haven't caught him with, because she happened to be one of my good friends, so that's how I found out. But just thinking about it, there's probably a lot I didn't find out, and I'm kind of glad because I'm kind of crazy. But yeah, just letting y'all know, I don't want y'all to think that, you know, she was intentionally a part of the cheating and I'm only blaming him. Like, no, she didn't know, and she told me like what happened. She sent me all the screenshots. So what I'm trying to say is, he didn't want to go to his son's gender reveal because I told him his friend couldn't come. So because he told me that, I was like, you know what? That's fine. I was like, do what you want to do. I'm not about to beg anybody. Things got intense because I didn't let her come. Like, I didn't agree to it. So he got up and walked out to his car. Sir, this is the second time you left me with the buffet. I'm finna take advantage. You already paid too, so you know what I did? I stayed there. I cried a little bit, but I got up and I got me some more pizza and some cheesy breadsticks because I'm feeding me and my baby. We ain't worried about you. He left. He started calling me, talking about come outside, come outside. Sir, the rules of CC's Pizza is once you get out the door, you can't come back in unless you repay. I ain't kidding now. I'm eating this buffet. But all jokes aside, he really went out there. He did call me a couple times and text me talking about, you need to come out here so we can finish our conversation. And I was like, no, I didn't even get to really eat. Like, you can come in here and be a grown man. Stop acting like a baby. So instead, he drove off. I saw him drive off and I was like, oh, okay. Sat there, FaceTimed my friend, told her what happened. She was like, girl, no disrespect, but he ain't shit. And you know how I told you about the family that was sitting a few seats away? Well, the man saw everything, heard everything. He came up to me and he was all like, you are like a beautiful woman, you know, you're growing a baby, and like, you don't deserve any of that. Like, he's a little boy. He was telling me about like him and his baby mama drama and stuff, and he was like, even though all that stuff, I still respect her. Like, she had my kids, I still respect her. I was like, yeah, I can't relate. Couldn't be me, because I get disrespected on a daily. And it's partly my fault, I want to say, because I let it happen. I used to let it happen so much. Now, I put my foot down. I'm very bold. I'm very upfront. I tell a man what I don't want and what I want. This has nothing to do with the story, but real quick, I was talking to this guy, 32 years old, very good looking, but he didn't come through with what I wanted him to come through with. And I don't care about how good looking you are. I told him what I wanted. He kept acting up, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna have a repeat of traumatizing Terry here. I'm gonna stick up for myself, and I'm gonna be like, no. So I stopped talking to him, haven't heard from him since, because he was one of those guys where it's just like, if you don't reach out to him, you're not ever gonna hear from him, and he'll be like, you just need to call me, just reach out to me. And I kept doing it, and I'm just like, you know what, no, if a guy really wants you, ladies, if a guy really wants you, he'll put an effort in, talk to you, to see you, to do whatever. So yeah, don't beg. You don't gotta beg, you don't gotta keep going back. No, men know what they want. They're very simple. Anyways, I just had to say that because I did come a long way. I did glow up mentally. I'm still working on myself though. I know what I don't want, and that's another traumatizing Terry in my life. So yeah, he left. The man was talking to me, and he started talking to me for like 15-20 minutes, and then he left. And then after I finished my last FaceTime call to my other friend finished up my food, got in my car, and I went home. That was like a really bad date. Kind of a repeat of the first one, except I was pregnant in this one, so. But let me know y'all's opinion on it. Was I wrong for like not letting... You know what? Don't even... I knew I wasn't wrong. If someone's talking mess about you, you don't have them come in your house and talk mess about you in there too while you're pregnant at your own gender reveal? Oh no, baby. I was not even gonna take the slightest chance of my gender reveal being ruined. This is supposed to be a good day for me, my baby, and my family. We're here to have a good time. No drama necessary. I didn't want to take no type of chance. So, yeah, he never ended up showing up at all. I even gave him the time, the day. I was like, just in case you ever change your mind, here's the time, the date, and everything. I even sent an invitation, and he never came. If you guys go watch my pregnancy journey video, you'll see the video of me at the gender reveal kicking the ball. Now, since this video is, I kind of have a feeling it's already gonna be long. I'm gonna not really, it's like I'm gonna tell a third one. It's not really a date though, but I was talking to this one dude. We're gonna call him Charles. While we were talking, and he was like, you know what, I really would like to take you out tonight. And I was at work when me and him were like planning out our date, and we were gonna go to like the movies and then go eat. So while I was at work, I was like, while I'm here, I'm just gonna buy a cute top. So I bought this really cute top, took it home, did my hair, my makeup, put a top on. It was looking real cute. It took me hours to get ready. And then he said dinner, so I wasn't gonna eat. I was like, I'm just gonna eat at dinner. So I didn't even eat the whole shift I worked, and then when I got home, I didn't eat. He was like, hey, are you on the way? And I was like, yeah, I'm getting in my car right now. Literally, as I start my car, he goes, you're gonna hate me. No, sir, I'm about to kill you. I know you're not about to cancel on me. He says, you're gonna hate me. I'm not gonna be able to make it tonight. He cancels on me. After that, I never hear from him again. So yeah, those are my 2 worst dates, and my almost really not was going to happen at all not date. What? Next time I'm gonna do another story time about my worst dates, because I've been on a lot more. But I'm probably just gonna do one at a time, because the ones I'm about to get into are actually really long, and it has like an actual storyline because so many things happened that night. If you guys are wondering, this, I told y'all this is the wig. Either before or after this video, I'm not sure. I already recorded the video, but I tried on wigs from different stores. Online stores. So I already recorded everything, tried them on, and I'll probably have it up after this video. After I get done editing it, I'll probably post these 2 videos at the same time. But in that video, I'll have everything in the description below, just in case you're interested in getting this wig. This was only like a $35 wig with shipping and handling and everything. I really like it. I really like the color. When I grow out my natural hair this long, I'm probably gonna get it dyed like this, because this is so pretty. So yeah, you guys should go check out that video if you're interested in wigs or anything like that, or experimenting with them. It was really fun. I'm so glad I did it. Some of them were a fail, some of them were awesome. Like, I don't regret it. Make sure to like and subscribe to take our relationship to the next level, and I'll see you guys in my next video.